Good morning, everyone. Yes, very good morning. Okay. So I hope everyone are able to see my audio and video clearly. Audio, video clear, sir. Thank you. AV clear. Perfect. So thank you, everyone. And welcome all to our daily finance practice where we do the affirmations, we learn, and we observe the market. So today, let's start with the affirmations. And I want every one of you to repeat these affirmations along with me. And then we will learn about the theoretical concept today. So, yes, so we'll start with investing affirmations. I enjoy the challenge of making money, saving money, and living a prosperous life. I am dedicated to becoming an amazing investor. My mind is a powerful magnet for profitable ideas. I earn passive income to lead my desired lifestyle. I make sure to always take calculated risks. I will avoid noise and distractions and focus on goal. I work to live, not live to work. I am a lifelong learner. I deserve to be wealthy and successful. I accept financial freedom for myself and my family. Let's do the affirmations for money. I'm an excellent money manager. I always pay myself first. I put money into my financial freedom fund every day. My money works hard for me and makes me more and more money. I earn enough passive income to pay for my desired lifestyle. I work because I choose to, not because I have to. My part-time business is managing and investing my money. Affirmations for passive income. I create my life. I create the exact amount of my financial success. I play the money game to win. I admire and model rich and successful people. I believe money is important and money is freedom. I get rich doing what I love. I am truly grateful for all the money I have now. My capacity to earn, hold, and grow money expands day by day. Yes. So these affirmations we do every day in order to ensure we are in the right mindset. Okay. So whoever have joined completely new into this community or someone who have entered into this community in the last couple of days or in the last 1 or 2 weeks, ensure you log into your learning portal. We have the website version and we also have the mobile application both in Android and iOS. Okay, so log into the course and there all these important links are available for you to download, right? Just a quick walkthrough. Once you log into your platform, this is how it looks. As you log into the first course, and here under the induction day program, under description and resources, you will have all the important links. And even you have a goal card preparation video. I would highly recommend every one of you get your goal card prepared. Okay. And how to prepare that goal card, it is there under resources, right? You can download both of the goal card front and back, and there is a short 10 minutes video. And under description, you have all your affirmation links. Got it? And the daily finance practice recordings till last Friday are uploaded here. You can access, and you can access the modules as per the numbering, right? As per the course numbering which I've done, you can access it. Yeah, good. And these login links I've shared it in the chat box. You can click on it and ensure you have downloaded our mobile application as well. Good. Okay, thank you. Thank you everyone, Mr. Raju and all of you. A very good morning and good to see all of you in the live session. Okay, now let's start with the learning part, right? Let's start with the learning part. Today, we will discuss about the tools, and today's discussion would be on the tool which 90% and above of this community at least should be using it day in and day out, right? At least once a day, you should be either logging in to any of these platforms, right? So let me know in the chat box, what are those two platforms which I expect you to log in at least once a day? Type it in the chat box, right? So, and now let me ask a question to all of you as well. Yes, the two softwares or the two platforms which I'm speaking is Screener and TradingView, right? Screener and TradingView. Now I want to check how many of you are not using either TradingView or Screener. Type it as NU or not using in the chat box, right? Whoever are using, you need not answer. Whoever are not using, sir, I have never logged into Screener. I've never opened a chart on TradingView. Yeah. So, okay, not using Screener, sir. Not using TradingView. Okay. Now, let me tell you something very interesting. Okay. So, you type in the chat box, right? You type in the chat box. I'll give you a couple of stocks names. If you want to check on TradingView charts, you can check, or if you have an idea, you can let me know. Infosys, right? Software giant. TCS, right? Your IndusInd Bank, Avenue Supermarket, right? Around 3 to 4 companies I have told. What are the last 3-year returns of these stocks? Let me know in the chat box if you are tracking. If you are not tracking, you need not answer. If you are tracking it, type it as type in the chat box. If you are not tracking, type it as NT, not tracking. Yeah. No returns, sir. Okay. Zero returns, sir. Okay. Negligible returns. Okay. Not tracking. Okay. So yes. Now, for all of you who are not using TradingView or Screener, any of these platforms, right? If you're not using TradingView, Infosys, TCS, IndusInd Bank, right? All of these are like very good companies. Even Avenue Supermart. I hope every one of you go to DMart, right? Which is nearby. And even that's a good retail store to get a very good discount from the retail side. But the problem is, right? Let me share my screen. These are well-known companies. If you ask anyone, normal public, right? Normal retail investors, they say, yes, Infosys is a very good company, well-known company. Now, last 3 years, right? So from, or even I would say 4 years, right? We are in 2025 July. July 2021. See, I'll take the measure tool. July 2021 to July 2025. 4 years, nil returns, right? 4 years, nil returns. TCS, August 2021 or even July 2021 ending to till date, right? Even if you see here, yeah, so July 2021 to till date, nil returns. Now, we are not discussing about whether these are good companies or bad companies like that. That's not the intention right now. But the intention is, do not go only with the stock or a company name. Do not go just with the word of mouth. Okay, these are some good companies existing for a very long time, so I'll invest at any point of time. The reason I'm telling you, if you use TradingView just on a single screen, how many of you are able to see that is 4 years nil return. And that is the only reason, even in the last 1 year, 2 years, or even 3 years, never this stock came in our discussion, or even these stocks. Anyone heard Infosys or even TCS we are discussing in our sessions? No. Anyone? Yes or no in the chat box. If you have not heard from me these stocks in our discussions, type it as yes sir, we have not heard it. Type it as no in the chat box, right? We have not heard. So that I'm again saying this discussion is not about strong or weak companies, but when they are not trending or when the stocks are not showing strength, you should be away from them, and you will get that heads up by using the tools. So today our discussion will be on two important tools, which is Screener and TradingView, right? Which is Screener and TradingView. And whoever are not using, yeah, correct, Mr. Raju, we have many other companies like that, right? We have many other companies which are well-known companies, but nil returns for the last 3 years. Okay. So now we'll discuss about two important tools, Screener and TradingView today, right? And TradingView, whoever do not have the TradingView account, I've shared the link in the chat box. You can go ahead and open the free version of TradingView, right? Free version of TradingView. So first of all, Screener, yes, Screener will assist you to identify high quality companies, right? And even in our course, in the first module, we have discussed about Screener usage, how to build a Screener. We have gone more in detail there. It will help you to create the magic list, right? Magic list. Now, long-term companies which are good on the fundamentals, and we look at certain criteria in these companies, right? In these companies. And yes, both Screener and TradingView are free platforms, right? Are free platforms. You can use it for free. Yes, all the platforms have a paid version, but whatever we discuss here or whatever you want to do the analysis in the free versions also, you can do it. Okay. Now, so in the long-term companies or in Screener, certain criteria which you have to watch out is price to earning, price to book, market capitalization, right? So market capitalization is nothing but the current market price into the number of outstanding shares, right? And promoters holding. Sir, I want to know whether the promoter is increasing his stake or not, right? If there is a company, something like a manufacturing business, where the promoter is increasing his stake, which means there is more skin in the game, right? He is actively involving in the business. And when he is increasing his stake, that means something is more attractive, right? He sees that going forward, there are more opportunities in the company's growth, right? In the company's growth. So that's why he increases the share. So we can closely look at it. Okay. Fifth, you will be able to shortlist, or we will be able to analyze companies which are growing consistently with in terms of its revenue growth. Yes, the company is increasing quarter on quarter or year on year in its revenues, which is sales, or we also call it as top line. For the last 3 years, 5 years data we can check. And all these screens we have built in the first module. Profit growth is increasing or not. Return on equity is increasing or not. For last 3 years, 5 years data we can check. And most importantly, right now, we have the quarterly earnings data where the companies are declaring and how are the profits, revenues, margins, earnings per share. Is it increasing quarter on quarter also we can check. Even we get whether the FIIs or DII, domestic institutional investors and foreign institutional investors, are increasing their exposure or not, right? So now, if you go to Screener platform, right? Yeah. So I've shared the link in the chat box. Yes, Screener, you can just link your Google account or your Gmail and you can just open a free version, right? You can just open a free version. So if you go to screens, we can create a screen, right? Just click on create new screen And you can just enter the details. For example, market capitalization. Sir, I want companies where the market capitalization is more than 10,000 crores and above, right? So you get all the companies which are more than 10,000 crores, right? So you have like many companies here. And on top of that, I also wanted to see price to earning, right? The PE of the businesses, right, should be less than, let's say 50, right? Just for an example case I have entered. So you have all these businesses where the price to earning is less than 50, right? And every command you are entering, add it with and conditions so that the query will be considering market capitalization, price to earning, even sales growth for the last 3 years, right? Or for the last 5 years, right? Yeah. So the sales growth for the last 3 years, I wanted it to be more than 12% and above, right? Just click on 12% and click on run query. So these are all the businesses which are satisfying all these 3 conditions, right? Like that, you can start building your entire query. And what are all the screens you can give in the first module in your course itself? We have discussed on it. You can go through it. Now, as it is the season of quarterly results, just go to the home screen and click on quarterly results. You'll be getting all the companies which have declared their quarterly results. So yesterday, Rallis India have declared the results with a very good growth, right? It's year on year. YOY growth has been very good, right? Even I think on Friday, we have got Anand Rathi, a wonderful quarterly results, and even the stock has moved on Friday, and even yesterday also it has moved, right? So HCL Technologies again, like TCS, a nominal kind of a growth, right? So IT is under pressure, right? IT sector is under pressure. So you can just check the company's quarterly results here, and any of the companies which you are tracking or which are there in your portfolio, which have declared their quarterly results, right? Declared their quarterly results, you can check here. Yeah. And even there is one more platform. Sir, apart from this, I also wanted to check another platform which helps me to analyze on quarterly data, right? Quarterly data. So there is a very good platform called as trendline.com, right? Trendline.com you can refer. So this is a platform mostly for the quarterly results. It gives very good data, right? It gives very good data. Okay. And in Screener, you will also be able to observe the peer companies of the stock which you are analyzing. For example, so right now I'm analyzing on Anand Rathi. So if you just enter the company name in Screener, you get all the stocks which are the peer companies of it, all the capital market related stocks you will get. So you'll be able to analyze the peer companies there. So let's say, sir, I wanted to analyze Anand Rathi. Okay. So I'll just go to a Screener and I'll just enter Anand Rathi here, right? So this is the entire segment of Anand Rathi, and you will be getting the entire tree, right? So this is called as the entire tree, right? This is called as the entire tree. So what are all the stocks within this particular segment you can analyze, right? So now, sir, in this entire segment, I want to look at all the capital market related stocks. So these are all your capital market related stocks, right? Even your Nippon Life, your Motilal Oswal is doing very well, right? Your NAM India, Motilal Oswal is doing well, right? You have your Anand Rathi here, HDFC AMC, UTA AMC is also picking up in strength, right? Majority of the AMCs are doing very well, right? Majority of the AMCs are doing very well. So you get the entire structure here of the group companies as well. Okay. And as I have already discussed, you also get the quarterly results of the company as well. Now, I hope everyone are clear on the screener. Now, trading view, right? Trading view. So whoever are not using trading view, as I've shared the link in the chat box, go ahead and open a free version of trading view. And trading view will help you to analyze a company's entire history in one single image. And if you have a question, sir, why should I use trading view or why should I look at a chart? The one thing which should come in your mind is an image is worth thousands of words, right? Just looking at the chart, you get a lot of details, right? Suddenly a company is coming out with a great price move and volumes are increasing. You will get to know something is happening there, right? And for the last couple of days, there is a company where there is a heavy kind of a buying happening. Volumes are coming very, very high, which means some institutional investor is adding. So all these details, no one need to tell you. By just looking at price and volume action, you'll be able to identify it, right? And sir, I'm just using TradingView for the last 2 days, or I'm just using for the last 2 weeks. Will I be able to get all these details of whether institutions are adding? The more you get experience, the more you look at the charts, the more you use TradingView, you'll get more knack of it. You will get more idea about it, right? So it's all about usage. Whoever are not using TradingView or not analyzing the stocks on charts, you're doing a very big mistake. And even in this kind of a market scenario, or right now, things are changing drastically, right? It's not like you buy a stock and you forget it for 3 years, 5 years like that. No, right? No, you have to check on the charts what are the price and what is the price and volume telling you also. Okay. So whoever are not using it, type it in the chat box. Will use from today, right? Type it in the chat box completely. I know, sir, I've never opened TradingView. It's fine. For the starting couple of days or even 1 week or 2 weeks, you'll find little difficulty. And please don't use your laptop mouse pad or your keyboard mouse pad. Have a separate external mouse, right? It can be wired or wireless. It's up to you, but have a separate mouse. I use a separate wireless mouse, right? You can use at least a wired mouse, because if you're using on the laptop mouse pad, it will be very difficult for you, right, to navigate. And you will say, sir, this is not working for me. It's too difficult, right? Sir, I use a tab. Yeah, it's a tab is also fine as long as you have a touchpad and you expand it, right? Just you expand it from your fingers and you navigate the chart. That's fine. A tab is fine. But on a laptop or a desktop you are using, so you use an external mouse. Yeah, I know, Mr. Manohar. Sir, we are working. It's very difficult to use. Sir, at least at the end of the day, after you complete your office, just spend 15 minutes like that, right? You get a complete overview about the company on a very long-term view. You will be able to know about trends in the stock, whether it is an uptrend, sideways trend, or downward trend. You will be able to analyze. And indicators, all the indicators are a combination of price and volume strength. So you will be able to know about it. And we have discussed all the indicators of TradingView in our daily finance practice. You will be able to go through the recordings also. We have discussed on the indicators and even tools, usage of your resistance support lines, right? All these things. And even as we move forward, we'll be discussing more about TradingView as well. And whoever are completely new, we have like 2 dedicated modules only for TradingView analysis, right? Or even I would say 3 courses. The building blocks for investing and trading. So here, if you see, The first session, it's almost around 2 hours, is completely about charts and technicals, right? Completely about all the tools usage. Session 4 is completely about indicators, how you can build a system with higher accuracy, right? It's completely about it. And on top of that, you also have a dedicated course on a technical analysis, right? Ratio and technical analysis. Here also, you have a detailed deep dive on technical analysis, right? Sir, I don't have a TradingView account itself. I've explained here also how to open a TradingView free version account, right? So whoever are not using it, I want a confirmation, sir, will use from today. Type it in the chat box, because I want you to tell yourself, yes, I will use it from today, right? Yeah, good. Thank you. Thanks for all of you, and start using it, right? Start using it. Good. So let me share the link of attendance in the chat box, and let's go and analyze the market, right? Let's look at the market view. Okay. So I've shared the link in the chat box. I'll begin to use it, sir. Very good. Please use it. And as you use it, as you get more hands-on experience on it, there is a lot to learn, right? There is a lot to learn in a TradingView. Yeah. From today, I'll be using TradingView and Screener, sir. Very good. And I'm sure majority of you would be using Screener, but TradingView is something which tells us much in advance. And I'll tell you, even in your family or someone asks you, like, can we buy gold? Can we buy silver? Right? All of that you can analyze even in TradingView, right? Even if you look at silver, silver is looking very strong, right? At a very good breakout, it is coming out with very good volumes. So anything which is traded in the market, you can analyze in TradingView. Even US stocks, your ETFs, exchange traded fund, everything. That's why start using it. Okay. And in majority of our sessions, we will be discussing with a lot of practical examples, right? With a lot of practical examples as well. Okay. Good. So let's go to Nifty 50. Yeah. Yeah, I've shared the link in the chat box. You can click on the link and Miss Sirisha, please mark an email, ma'am. If you are not getting the links for the platinum sessions, please mark an email, connect@ganeshkomma.com. Okay. Yeah. And even, yeah, just for a quick overview, for all the FFIP members, right, you will be able to join all our sessions with the links in events, right? Under events, you have your Zoom link to join. And if you're a platinum member, yes, Level Up will be accessible for all the platinum members who are in the highest membership level in our community, right? So in under Level Up, you have events again, right? So all the sessions for the platinum members will be under Level Up and under event segment, right? Under events, you have all your FFIP sessions. Just a quick check. Okay. Okay. So let me go to the market analysis. Okay. Yeah. Submitted the attendance, sir. Great. Okay. So Nifty 50 wise, as we have discussed, or as we have been discussing for the last couple of days, Nifty is in a sideways or in a weak mode, specifically for the short-term investments. And right now, whatever you are seeing, right? Whatever you are seeing, the present market movement is mostly because of the uncertainty, or even market is looking at the global events, right? Or the global triggers. And even the quarterly results are also a main reason for it. And more or less, right now, whatever is happening is mostly like sector and stock specific moves, right? So majority of the stocks or the sectors which we are tracking are moving in the right sense. Like even your capital market is picking up, pharma sector, healthcare sector is moving up, right? So this is more or less a sector or stock specific moves that are happening. And even the power of our weekly mastermind sessions are, one session you attend or one stock you're able to pick up, that itself is giving some very good moves. For example, VIP Industries, almost like last 1 month or even more than 2 months, I've been discussing regarding the acquisition or the stake sale by the existing promoters, and now it is confirmed. So the stock is also moving in the right way, right? So that's like a special situation kind of a scenario, right? And even yesterday, if you see, Nifty Pharma is also slightly picking up, and pharma sector is also at a very good breakout, right? Very good breakout. And Nifty Healthcare or the hospital index is also doing well. Any one of you who have missed our session, which we have had like last week, it is available in your daily finance practice course as well. We have discussed, or we have detailed, or we have done a deep dive on the entire hospital index also, right? All the hospital related stocks, we have done a deep dive. So right now, what I would say, looking at the market view, right? Looking at the overall market view, be slow or don't be super aggressive in any short-term trades or even swing trades, specifically on daily time frame, right? Until and unless Nifty 50 moves above 25,500 and above, right? Until and unless Nifty moves above 25,500, be a little bit slow. Do not aggressively trade on short term. Long-term trades, or sir, I'm tracking it on a weekly time frame, be there. Don't prematurely exit. There is nothing negative in the market, just that the India-US trade deal, or at least an interim trade deal, is what we are expecting. That's yet to be out, and the quarterly results will also further decide the further move. Till then, be slow on the short term, and on the long term, wherever you get your entries, keep adding there, right? Keep adding there. And I again repeat, do not prematurely exit your winning positions, right? Sir, as market is going down, or as US deal is not getting finalized, I think Trump will impose 50% tariffs. Don't pre-assume anything. If the stock has not triggered an exit, do not prematurely exit. Keep holding your stronger positions. Okay? Good. So I hope everyone loved today's discussion. We'll again catch up in our next live session. Till then, take care. Have a wonderful investing and trading day ahead. I've shared the link in the chat box. Click on the link and submit your attendance, right? Submit your attendance. Okay. Yeah, we'll again catch up in the next live session. Okay, good. Yeah, Mr. Subramaniam, any stock where you have had like, sir, for a short-term stock, I fixed my stop loss as 10%. And for the long-term stock, which I see some great growth, for the long-term stock, maybe I fixed a stop loss at 15%. If it is a long-term and your 15% stop loss is triggering, move out, right? Move out. You should define what is your stop loss. And if that is triggering, move out, right? Respect your stop loss, right? So stop loss means you have entered a stock at a specific price, and from the buying price, if it is down by 10%, then you have to move out of it, right? Then you have to move, because that's your stop loss, right? That's your stop loss. And Mr. Praveen, I'm just sharing you the link of hospital or healthcare related stocks. You can click on the link which I've shared it in the chat box and bookmark that link, so you can go through that entire discussion regarding entire deep dive of healthcare or hospital related stocks. Okay, good. Thank you everyone. Yeah, Mr. Chetan Kosanam, right? Yeah, Mr. Chetan, please mark an email, sir. connect@ganeshkomma.com, right? Any access related issues, any login related issues, please drop an email. Let me share my screen. See, the problem is I have more than 1,350 members in the live session now, right? If you type in the chat box, I'll not be able to see it. Any service or login related issues, please mark an email, right? Stock specific, sector specific, investing related questions, no, please don't send an email. Attend our weekly mastermind session. In the weekly mastermind session under Q&A segment, we'll discuss, right? We'll discuss your queries, okay? Morning sessions, I wanted to keep it short, crisp, quick affirmations, learning a concept every day, looking at the market view, we close, right? So that every day you keep learning, okay? Good. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'll again see you in the next live session. Till then, take